guys, welcome back to my channel. I know it's been a while, but I just spent a lot of time with my family and friends, so I didn't post anything. But today's video is a very exciting one because it's a review and first impressions and wear test on the newly launched hydrating foundation by Kay Beauty. Oh my god, when they posted that they are launching a new foundation soon, I was like, launch it yesterday. I was so excited to purchase it and get my hands on it. It's the new hydrating foundation with avocado and mango butter. This retails for 1,200. I've not even opened it, so let's see what it looks like. So this also has hyaluronic acid in it so that we'll have a nice hydrating foundation. Okay, so it's a glass bottle with classic Kay Beauty packaging, simple and sweet. I got mine in the shade 120Y light. It's the 120 range with yellow undertone because I have golden undertone, and I got the shade which was the darkest in the light category. This is what the bottle looks like. It only has that one pattern going on and it has a pump. So we get 30 gram of product for 1,200 like I said, and I think the pricing is as expected because their blush and everything is for 800, so I knew foundation will be a bit more expensive, so I think 1,200 is decent for Kay Beauty. Let me shake it first. Okay, very nice. I think this will match me. This is what 120 yellow looks like. Okay, I think this is going to be a good match. To talk about the consistency, it is not super liquidy, it is not runny. I'm going to use a brush to apply this foundation just because I know that this is medium to full coverage, so if I use a sponge, I think the coverage will decrease. So I'm going to use a brush. I'm just going to dot it onto my face. As you can see, I do have a few spots, which is great because we can test how well this covers blemishes and spots. Okay, the shade looks like a good match. I like it so far. I have added a very light layer, but I feel like it has done a good job to even out my complexion. It has not covered up all my spots properly, but I didn't use a lot. Let me do one more layer. I'm going to focus it over here where I have some spots. Let's blend it out. I'm going to use stippling motion to give me more coverage. It does feel hydrating. It's not very thick and it doesn't look cakey. I've heard that it lasts for 8 hours, so we are going to do an 8-hour wear test or even more. So as you can see, it doesn't cover the spots and blemishes entirely, but as you know, foundation should give you a nice even toned finish, and I think it has done that. I feel like these spots can be covered with concealer, but the coverage so far is good for a foundation, and it is a lightweight foundation, good for everyday usage, so I like it. It doesn't feel heavy and it just feels a little bit tacky, but it doesn't feel like I'm wearing a lot of foundation. It does feel hydrating and I feel like it has a little bit of a glow. Can you see that? So yeah, I like it so far. As a first impression, I don't think I see anything bad about it. I went off camera and used my PAC Take Cover Concealer just underneath my eyes to hide my dark circles and on a few blemishes. I didn't use it as a highlighting concealer. I didn't use it on my nose either. Just a few spots on both of my cheeks. Now to set my face, I'm going to use the Kay Beauty Matte Compact. This was launched I think last month, and this one I have in the shade 100N Light. I'm going to use my Real Techniques brush. I also have their loose powder, but I'm not a fan of the loose powder. It is extremely too fine for me, so I'm not a fan of that, but this compact powder I do like. And I think it's good to layer products from the same brand and same range. I cannot wait for Kay Beauty to launch a concealer and bronzer so that I can do a full face of makeup using Kay Beauty. It has gotten so hot in Pune suddenly, so we do need to set a face. Okay, powder is on and I look matte now. I'm quickly going to do a very basic eye makeup look, and then we'll use the Kay Beauty blush and Kay Beauty highlighter to see how it goes on this base. I'm back and I did a very basic eyeshadow look, and for blush I'm going to use the Kay Beauty blush in the shade Coral Charm. I had done a review video on this, and in that video I had used a very stiff blush brush, so you know it became very powdery, but that's why I got a new blush brush from Wet n Wild which is very fluffy, very soft, so I love love this blush. Even in that review video, I loved it. Oh my god, definitely a fluffy blush brush makes all the difference. There is no powder or kickoff in the pan, so that's good. Okay, I think this is enough. I can definitely see it, and in real life I think I can see it even better. But I love this blush brush from Wet n Wild. So soft, so pretty, highly recommend. Okay, let's do the highlighter now. So I have mine in the shade Sunlit Gold, and I did a review video on this as well, but I'm not a super fan of this. It's not bad either, but this is not my favorite highlighter of all time. I think the formula is a little drying. But yeah, it's definitely a decent highlighter, so I'm going to use this one today, which is good because I have not been using this a lot. The thing about this highlighter is that you can see it sitting on top of my skin. Maybe the shade is not an exact match, but I do like golden highlighters and rose gold highlighters more than silver and super whitish highlighters. But yeah, this one I just see it sitting on my skin. I don't think it blends that well into my skin. I also added a lipstick by K Beauty, the newly launched line. I have mine in the shade Wrap Up. I know this video is about the foundation, but I thought using K Beauty products would be good as much as I can. But for the foundation so far, I really do like it. I don't have anything bad to say about it. It looks very nice and natural, perfect for day-to-day wear. It doesn't have full coverage, but I don't even like full coverage, so it's a nice medium coverage, I would say. And all the other products from K Beauty went very nicely on top of it. The powder, the blush, the highlighter all went very nice smoothly. But yeah, talking about the first impressions, a huge thumbs up from my side. The quantity is good, the bottle feels very luxurious, and I think 1200 is good for the quantity and K Beauty and all the good stuff that they add in here. It looks nice and hydrating and a comfortable formula, so I do tend to get oily throughout the day, so we'll see how well and how long lasting it is. Okay, how can I not show you what the foundation looks like without the ring light, without all the professional lighting? I used to do this earlier in my review videos to show you what the product looks like in different lightings, in natural light, sunlight, in professional light. So yeah, let's turn off the ring light. Instantly everything starts to look so much dull, but I think it's important for you to see what it looks like without the ring light. So yeah, this is what the foundation looks like without the ring light, and I'm also going to show you in sunlight, in natural light. I think it looks pretty decent apart from the blemishes, which it's hard to cover because that is texture which can't be totally covered. Okay, now I'm under the sunlight, not totally, but yeah, it's not that sunny in my balcony right now, but you kind of get the idea. Let me also take a look. Oh my god, my face looks very bright and I do like it. I don't like the highlighter, it looks very unnatural. But the foundation, the blush, the powder does look nice. Okay, I also need to ask my mom. It's time for mommy reviews like she does all the time, giving her reviews. So let me call her. हाँ मम्मी, कैसा दिख रहा है तो बोलो. केकी लग रहा है? Come close.
केकी तो नहीं लग रहा है.
नहीं लग रहा है ना? हाँ, it's pretty good.
अच्छा लग रहा है.
Overall, not looking heavy, makeup-y.
थोड़ा हेवी दिख रहा है.
कौन सा पार्ट, कौन सा एरिया?
ये चिक्स वाला.
हाँ, तो that is because of the highlighter, I think. वो ज़्यादा दिख रहा है ना. बाकी फाउंडेशन तो I like.
फाउंडेशन अच्छा दिख रहा है.
Foundation I like. Thank you. Bye. Okay, I'm going to go now and I'll check in after a few hours. Hey guys, so it has been 4 hours, 4.5 hours to be precise, and I am starting to get oily on my T-zone especially, and it's so hot in Pune, which adds to all the extra oiliness and glowiness. And I have to go out now. It's the middle of the day and I have to go on my bike, on my two-wheeler, so I am going to set it for sure. I'm sorry I couldn't do a complete 8-hour wear test without any touch-up, but I have to go out, so I am going to set it for sure. Especially on the T-zone, just a little bit of powder can fix it. But it's good, you know, it tells you that this will need a touch-up and you will need to set it after a 4-hour or 5-hour mark. Especially if you have oily skin and if it's sunny where you live, then yes, you will need to set this. Okay, much better. I look nice and matte again. Apart from the fact that you do look oily and you need to touch up, I think it's still going strong. So I'll go now and I'll see you again once I'm back. Hey guys, I'm back and it's 12:15 right now. So it has been around 7 hours since I last saw you, since I did that little touch up, and so it has been around 12 hours since I'm wearing this foundation, which is more because they claim to have an 8-hour long wear. Okay, I'm too tired to think right now, but final thoughts. I like this foundation. It is pretty decent, lightweight, good for day-to-day usage, and it has not cracked up or anything. Of course, it does look a little rough, but I think it still looks pretty decent. So for me, I'll give this a 4 star or even a 4.5. It looked very pretty when I had first applied it. Now it looks a bit rough. But yeah, if you're looking for a good day-to-day hydrating foundation which you know you'll make good use out of, then definitely go for it because it is kind of expensive. But yeah, that completes this video. I'm too tired to think about anything else right now. And anyway, I hope that this video helps you in some way. Please give me a thumbs up if you liked it. Subscribe for more, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye. Good night.